the ugly truth about Jason Derulo and Jordin Sparks. It's been more than 5 years since Jason Derulo and Jordin Sparks called it quits, but what led these two to separate from one another? Jordin Sparks and Jason Derulo's careers practically led them to each other. After Sparks won Season 6 of American Idol in 2007, being the youngest winner in the show's history at the age of 17, she immediately jumped into releasing music. Her self-titled debut album was released that same year and sold more than 2 million copies worldwide. According to Yahoo Music, while the tattoo singer was making hit records with Chris Brown, Derulo was winning talent shows of his own. In an interview with Amor Creole, the Haitian crooner said he was discovered by a music producer in 2006 after winning a season of Showtime at the Apollo. He released his debut single What You Say 3 years later in August 2007, and by November of that year, it peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Derulo and Sparks dated for 3 years. They become one of Hollywood's favorite couples, attending major red carpet events together and even Sparks appearing in Derulo's Marry Me music video. But by fall 2014, they split. And Sparks says she was blindsided. The split happened out of the blue. From Jordin Sparks' perspective, she had no idea why the two broke up in the first place. In a 2015 radio interview with The Breakfast Club, Sparks said the two had gotten into an argument the night before she left for a trip and everything seemed fine. She recalled, "He helped me with my bag to the car. He kissed me and told me he loved me, and then didn't call. After 3 years, he simply disappeared." She even added, "I'll never know what was true, what was not." As for Jason Derulo, he released a statement to Us Weekly in September 2014, which read, "As in all relationships, there are ups and downs, and at this time, we have decided to amicably part. Infidelity, cheating, or deceit played no part in our relationship and our breakup, and I hope that people respect our privacy as we move forward with our lives." During an episode of On Air with Ryan Seacrest that same year, as reported by E! News, Derulo claimed there were pressures of marriage and a lot of arguing and stuff like that just weighed on our relationship over time. Sparks denied that she ever pressured him about marriage, but the no-air singer indeed got the marriage she presumably wanted eventually, with a baby in tow. Lessons from the relationship. After they split, both singers found interesting ways to cope with the breakup. While Jordin Sparks were supposedly singing about Jason Derulo in her song How About Now from her 2014 mixtape #ByFelicia, he participated in a prank show that left a cringe-worthy comment under one of Sparks' Instagram posts. Spark told The Breakfast Club, "What the relationship did teach me is what I like, what I don't like, what I'm willing to do, and what I'm not willing to do." Meanwhile, in a 2019 New York Post interview, Derulo explained that the high-profile relationship with Sparks taught him that he didn't want to be in a relationship. "I don't think it's that time in my life," he said at the time. "I'm so focused on my craft and my art. Man, there's very little time to give to somebody at this point in my life. I'm very single, super single." Marks married her current husband Dana Isaiah in 2017, and a year later she gave birth to her first child, Dana Isaiah Thomas Jr. Derulo briefly dated over the years, but kept his promise of staying committed to his craft. As of 2020, that involved being the king of TikTok. New life. After giving birth to her son DJ, Sparks reflected on her new life with Us Weekly, saying, "You know, it's crazy, but you have to go through things so that you can appreciate when the right person comes along. And what I feel for my husband is unlike anything that I've ever felt before. He represents safety and comfort and being home, and I know that he loves everything about me." Knowing Isaiah was the one. Sparks and Isaiah are going on 5 years of marriage, and she says they couldn't be happier. While co-hosting the Fox daytime talk show The Real, she says she knew Isaiah was the one for her because of what he represents. "I married Dana for multiple reasons. Obviously, I love him so much, but he was the first person to actually see me," she said. "He saw me for Jordin and all the things that I love and all my quirks and all my weird things and all my spilled drinks. But he was the first person to see me and not have any preconceived notions about who I was, and it was Amazon, because once we started talking and he got to know who I was, and I got to know him outside of this, it was really incredible. He made me feel safe and happy and comfortable." Though she hopes their marriage will last forever, she says she wants him in her life no matter what happens, even if they don't end up together. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. Thanks for watching.